Damn, that. What's up, Saiyan Army? So, today's video, we're hitting that 10 sets of 3 for that incline bench. Anyways, before we get into that, let me show you, I've been doing lots of studying and watching lots of videos, reading lots of stuff about lower back pain. This is something that's been helping my lower back tremendously. So, what I've read is, with lower back pain, it's usually anterior or posterior, depending on where, how you injured your lower back. What I realize is my pain comes from the posterior. So what I'm doing is I'm rolling my glute medius with the lacrosse ball, basically your upper butt. And I've realized that this muscle is always tight. I've just never really spent a lot of time rolling it, mainly because it hurts like hell. But lately I've been rolling it every single day. As you notice, I bring my opposite leg in front and I'm kind of twisting my ankle up and down, pointing my right foot to the sky and back down. So I've been doing this every day, about 2 to 3 times daily, and I realized that the carryover is so significant in my lower back. My lower back loosens right up. So definitely give it a try. If you have pain, if your pain or tightness is coming from the anterior, the front, try rolling out like your hip area. Alright, so this is our second week going into Smolov Jr. and my front shoulders are on fire, which is why you can see me also lacrosse balling my anterior deltoids. So right now I'm just like kind of shoving the lacrosse ball into the wall. Yeah, and it was tight as hell. It was one of those days where you hit that spot where you can just feel it shoot, like the pain shoot all the way down your arm. But yeah, Smolov Jr. was tough. I know it's not something you're supposed to do every week, but I just wanted to give it a try to see how I liked it, to play with percentages, because I've never really lifted with percentages before. I just wanted to give it a try and see how I liked it and see if there's a way I can start implementing percentage type lifting into my training, because I wouldn't mind getting a little strong. And I'm not a power lifter, but strength does have a carryover to muscle size, and that's what I want to be, big as hell. So 10 sets of 3, we have 255 pounds on that bar, and we're just catching it from all different angles, just trying to work on my form. If you watch towards my 10 set, you can see my butt lifting from the bench. I think a lot of that is because of my lower back injury. My core stabilizing muscles aren't the greatest, which is why I usually belt when I do almost anything these days. And mainly because before I would, give into, oh yeah, don't belt up, build that core. Belts are for pussies, blah blah blah, whatever. You guys all heard it. So what I realize is, with the belt, if I don't belt up and it kind of irritates, like let's say I hit this incline bench and it irritates my lower back for the next day coming, it just ruins that lift for the next day. But if I belt up, then I can live to lift another day and just hit it harder. So I still do ab work, I still do core work on top of everything. I believe in doing core work and ab work and not just doing heavy squats and deadlifts. That's just my personal preference, even with injured or not. So definitely add in that core work and ab work. But yeah, this is just a day I didn't have my belt on me. My belt was at my other gym, and when you have the Inzer belt, you just don't want to lug it all over the place. So anyways, I'm going to talk about the changes to my split. So my split has changed since then. As you guys know, about a month ago, I was running a full body split, just hitting everything every day and just keeping the volume really low. We're just doing 3 to 4 sets of every muscle group every day. And what I did learn from that, and it was a good learning experience. Keep in mind, guys, I try things to see how they work and to learn from them. Because I've been lifting for so long, I just want to keep learning and keep growing. So what I did learn from the full body workouts is my joints can't take it. Even if it's just 3 or 4 sets on everything, my joints need a full day rest where I don't even use them. And that's mainly my rotator cuffs. I could feel some wear and tear going on my rotator cuffs and my knees. My knees couldn't really handle all, even just doing like a leg press for quads, maybe like 2 or 3 sets. My knees just can't handle it. I have a slight knee problem. It's no pain or whatever. I think it's like something with my meniscus, but I was trying to do heavy leg extensions, trying to keep up with my friend who's a soccer player who is really strong at leg extensions, and I ended up popping something. No pain, like I said, but it comes on. I kind of tweak it here and there, and it comes back once in a while. This happened years ago. That's why I do not recommend heavy leg extensions. So, next exercise, we got the standing row machine. This is the hammer strength row. As you guys know, this is one of my favorite back machine rows. This and the standing T-bar row. Building size, Penlays are gonna win every day of the week. Penlay type rows are my favorite. It's just, it puts so much pressure on my back. I like to squat and deadlift, especially with the split I'm doing now. I'm doing an upper and lower split. So I'll hit upper one day, and I'll hit it for, and I'm doing small lap type percentages. So let's say my upper day 1 is gonna be incline bench press, and that's like the 6x6. Day 2 would be like front squats. That's a 6x6. Day 3 typically rest, but lately I've been working out day 3 because I'm fucking relentless and I don't like taking days off. That's just the truth, guys. But let's say I work out day 3, it might be like an overhead press or some kind of seated dumbbell press. And same thing, we're following the percentages 6x6. And day 4, we're hitting a sumo deadlift. Sumo deadlift is something I've been adding into my routine to learn. And as you guys will see in later videos, I have footage that I still need to put up and edit. But we're learning that sumo deadlift. And I'll go way more into detail about that later. But yeah, the rest of the workout real simple. As I told you guys, my rotator cuff has been a little bit tight because of all this benching. So that's why we did the shoulder, I don't even know what they're called, the machine lateral raises for the shoulders, as you've seen in the previous clip. And we're just supersetting arms. Arms are something I might even add in on lower body days. Like I said, I'm still figuring it out. Anyways, thanks for watching. Here's a little talking going on, and then we got that post-workout meal. So stay tuned and enjoy the video. As always, thank you for all the love and support. Right, so let's close out this video. As you can see in the title, the video is named Relentless. And the reason why we called it Relentless is you guys got to be relentless in whatever you do. Be relentless in the gym. Be relentless in life. Be relentless chasing after your dreams. Do not stop for anything. In 10 years, the longest break I've had is maybe a week, if that. When I go on vacations, you better believe I train in the gym, the hotel gyms. The 50 pounds dumbbells is all I got to work with. 50-pound dumbbells is what I got. If there's no gym, I'll go to a gym nearby. You guys gotta be relentless in everything you do. That's 10 years. So many hours put into this body, you know? So if you guys really want it, then be relentless and go after it. Put in the work. Nothing beats hard work. Some people may have better genetics than you. Some people may have a better advantage. Some people may be even fucking drugging. Who the fuck cares? Put in the work. You guys will all get the results. You'll always, every day, strive to be a better person than you were yesterday. Be relentless pursuit for perfection. Perfection is up here. You will never be perfect. I will never be perfect. But just, sorry, spitting. But just set your standards so high and be relentless in chasing that shit. Alright, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the workout. 10 sets at 3. Fucking killed it. Relentlessly going for that 315 incline bench press, and you guys better believe we're gonna hit that shit. So, love you guys all. I'll see you guys in the next video. Strength and honor. Aloha. Brooklyn Bago. Alright. Go on this biatch. The cream cheeses, plain tofu. Got cinnamon walnut raisin tofu, spinach tofu. Baked apple, that sounds delicious. Strawberry, blueberry, cannoli. Look at all these cream cheeses. Damn, son. Bagels. Second time eating a New York bagel. First time eating it fresh. Chris, what do you got, Chris? Show them what you got. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is this?
Lobscallion.
Lobscallion?
Yeah, man. Salmon and is badass.
Salmon? Alright, let me just show them what I got. Whoa, whoa, look at this. So I got half baked apple, which is a seasonal, half strawberry. Look at that shit. Oh my god, it's like a... Oh my god, the cream cheese is the best I've ever had in my life. Look at that. Baked apple and strawberry.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000!